Hi, Gary here from MrG Shave, back for my unexpected Saturday shave. This is shave, I think, number 189. I'm not even sure whether I'm going to get this up today. It may be tomorrow before I can actually upload this to YouTube. It turns out my brother, if you were watching my Wednesday video, straight shave video, my brother is arriving today from Hong Kong, and I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to do this video today. That and it being the coronation, which you'll see reflected in the products that I'm using today. Yeah, but it turns out he's landing at just gone 6 o'clock this evening in Heathrow. So that means it gives me time to do this, record this, but I do want to watch the coronation, and it's currently 10:30 in the morning. So I think it all kicks off soon, in an hour or so, I don't know. Either way, I'm getting the shave done today. If I can't get it up and uploaded to YouTube today, it'll probably be either Sunday or Monday before I get this uploaded, because obviously Sunday I've got to take my brother back to Hong Kong, so I'm not going to be able to do anything with the video until I get back from Heathrow, which is probably late-ish afternoon. Anyway, that being said, what am I using today? Well, obviously it's going to have a British theme. So I'm starting off, let's go with the brush first. This is a Yaqi brush, but it's red, white and blue, and I thought that was rather apt today. So that's the brush I'm using. I'm using my British made LifeVenture bowl. It's got the Union Jack down here. I don't know whether you can see that. So that's why I chose this bowl. Could have chosen the blue one, but either way. And then the razor today is my Edwin Jagger DE89. I thought about using the 316 because that is definitely my preferred razor, but this one has got the chrome on it that sort of, I believe that they use the same sort of chrome as is used on Rolls-Royce cars, so that's why I decided to go with this particular razor. It's a bit mild for me, but it's a British razor, and you know, it looks the part, I think. So that's why I'm using that. So that's all the hardware. I'm going to get myself ready for the shave, and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, all ready for the shave, all lathered up. What am I using today? Well, first of all, I'm using water. Getting the whole face wet down. And then pre-shave today, I didn't have, well, I couldn't think of anything that I got that was British pre-shave, so I decided to go with red, white and, well, it's red, white and green and blue, but it's the closest thing I could get. But yeah, so I'm using Proraso. So this should, and we mustn't forget, I've got to wet my dome down. Let's do that now. Got to have a shiny head for the coronation. Oh yeah. Oh. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting day today. I'm going to watch as much of the coronation as I can. And then I'll probably leave here. It'll take me about an hour and 40 minutes to get to Heathrow. So I'm going to try and time it right so I don't have to hang around anywhere. So I'm hoping I'll arrive there just as he's coming out, because he's not carrying much luggage. So, well, he's just got a backpack on him. So, right, the soap today, for obvious reasons, Spitfire. Very British soap by Phoenix and Beau. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other UK YouTubers, shaving YouTubers that is, using this soap today, but it was the most apt for me to use, so that's what I'm using. So you can see the theme, can't you? And it's lathered up beautifully. I've got loads of lather in there. So let's just get to it, shall we? Add a bit more water, I think. Not too much because this is quite wet, this lather. Oh yeah. Beautiful scent to this. This is not a scent I would normally use in the summer or the spring, but it's still nevertheless fantastic. This is more a winter scent to me, but it just made sense to use this today. Fantastic. And I do love this scent. Very strong. I would say it's 6 or 7 out of 10 in scent strength. Woodsy. I always say it smells a bit of creosote. But it's supposed to smell like leather, which it does smell of leather. It's supposed to be like a pilot stood next to a running engine of a Spitfire. So let's get some of this bloopage away. Got it all over the sink, but I don't want to waste it. So here we go. I'm doing head and face with this, so let's see how this razor gets on with the dome. So far so good. Oh, I didn't tell you what blade is in here. Let's just grab that. Again, not made in Britain, but certainly has a British theme. The blade's a London Bridge. So I believe, I haven't got my glasses on, and even if I have got my glasses on, the print on the back is really difficult to see. I think these are sort of Asian blades, Thai blades, something like that. But, you know, it's got London Bridge on it, so I thought that would fit in with today's theme. Oh yeah. So yeah, as I say, it is a busy day with the coronation and everything else that's going on, so I don't know whether I'm going to manage to get this uploaded and published to YouTube today. If I do, it's a bonus. I'll do as much as I can before the actual parade starts in terms of editing and things like that. Oh, I love this. But yeah, it's one of those days. So please forgive me if it doesn't go up today. And as I say, for obvious reasons, it may not go up tomorrow either. So we'll see how it goes. But rest assured, it is Saturday morning. So I don't know whether you can actually make that out on there. I have no idea. Fantastic. I always look forward to my Saturday shaves. I mean, if my brother had been landing any earlier, I wouldn't have even attempted this. Just wouldn't, you know, I've just about got enough gaps to do it, because it takes me a long time to edit and upload, and well, you've got to render it first, then edit it first, render it, then upload it to YouTube, wait for YouTube to process the video, and then you publish it. And then I post links to the video all over Facebook, as many of you know. It's quite thin, but I'm not, you know, it doesn't. I've done this almost to the same hydration level as I'd use for a straight razor shave. A little bit too much. Well, it's not too much, this is perfectly adequate. But it's a bit on the thin side to what I'd normally have for a shave like this, for a DE shave or an SE shave. Across the grain. Very mild, this razor. Let's do across the grain on this side. Fantastic. And then just go over the top. There's nothing on the top, but it would feel weird not to shave it, so I think I've just taken a scab off on my dome. I felt it bite right there. I don't know whether that's going to bleed, whether it's actually taken the scab off or just gone over it, but it was like a little speed bump in the road. It's not bleeding yet. So across the grain on this side is straight up. And across on this side is across. So what's everybody doing in the UK? So mainly to my UK watchers, what are you all doing? Are you having some kind of party, or are you doing anything? I'm just going to watch it on TV. I can't even have any beers because I've got to drive to Heathrow. So I will be having a few beers with my curry when I get back, that's for sure. Got them in the fridge. They're German beers, Spartan and Paulaner. The Paulaner are Oktoberfest ones, so they're a bit stronger. Trouble with me is if I'm eating, I can't drink a lot of beer or anything fizzy. It just sits like a lead weight. I don't know if anybody else is like that. I mean, once I've eaten, I tend not to drink alcohol. I just drink water or squash or juice of some sort. I might drink wine, but it's just not something I don't drink. You know, when as I say, once I've eaten, alcohol's out of the picture really. So we're going against the grain now. I've got to be super vigilant on my dome with this razor because it is mild. So I think I'm going to have a bit of cleaning up to do after this. We'll see. I'm going to keep going over the spots. I'm just buffing. That's pretty BBS, to be honest. I'm using the buffing method because that way I know I'm getting everything. And I'm going over everywhere a few times. Where I think it will probably need it. So by buffing, you see I'm not actually taking the razor off the skin, I'm just moving it backwards and forwards. Could have made a joke there. It involves a vicar and a lady of the night. Yeah. Oh, I should be going this way. Whoops. I'm amazed that that didn't bleed, because that really felt like it caught. Oh, that's great. Just make sure I've got all the way around the ears. So against the grain now, on the face. This blade actually pairs really well with this razor. Fantastic. Beautiful. So let's have a feel around. I've got a bit there to get, and some back here. That's going to need a bit more lather. It's as I suspected, if I'm honest. But having said that, it's done a pretty good job on the other side. I must have not quite had the angle. That'll do. A little bit there. That'll do. So now let's feel around on the face. Yeah, there I've definitely got to do. That's actually BBS there. Tiny little bit there. Usual corner spots. A little bit down there. It's actually a really good shave. So here we go. Fantastic. Beautiful. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So it just goes to show, even with a mild razor, you can get a BBS result. You know, I mean, yes, I do the fourth pass, which is you know, on the extreme side, but I just love doing it. It's just the routine that I have, and I enjoy it. And I know that by the end of the 4th pass, without fail, I get BBS. So with that being said, I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. All ready for the shave. A shave. Oh, post-shave. Got a bit of hair stuck in my mouth. Can't come from my head, could it? Post-shave feel, excellent. Excellent. You know, it feels well hydrated. Again, you could probably go without a balm. It's just not quite, it doesn't feel quite as moisturised as I got with the Wickham soap on Wednesday, but it's still excellent quality. Excellent qualities, right up there in the top of the market, you know. So, cold rinse time. I'm not going to bother with alum because that was such a mild razor. Oh. Fantastic. Right. That feels great. Feels really, really good. Right. On with the Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. My favourite post-shave tonic, if you like. Oh yeah. Tiny tingle, nothing really. No feedback really at all. Slight tingle. I wouldn't even call that a 1 out of 10. That feels great. Yeah, so what, you know, is anybody doing anything today, or are you all just going down the pub and having a few? I would consider myself a royalist, but I'm not over the top royalist. I believe in the monarchy and all of that, and I don't want to have a debate about it. I'm not here to get into a debate whether it should be or shouldn't be. But I enjoy the festivities, and you know, any excuse to go down the pub and have a drink. Unfortunately, my brother's coming from Hong Kong. So I will be going to the pub tomorrow to celebrate after I've got back from Heathrow. Not Heathrow, well, London I've got to take him back to tomorrow because he has meetings all next week. So, yeah. Right, that's dried off a bit. I'm obviously going to go with Phoenix and Beau Spitfire aftershave. Oh yeah. No sting on that really. Tiny, again a tingle. Oh, that scent is amazing. Oh, love it, love it, love it. And then I'm following up with Phoenix and Beau Spitfire post-shave balm. Is it there? Yeah, there. So there you go. The full set. So that is my Coronation special. Just using that much. It's more than usual, but I've got the dome as well, so. Oh yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the shave. Whenever I get to publish it, I will, you know, look forward to your comments. I'll see you again now on Wednesday. Bye now.